Hi guys, we're back in another episode of American Truck Simulator. This is episode 24. We're taking a digger from Reno to Nogales, Arizona, which is, which is 969 miles. It's a pretty far traveling distance. I'm gonna have to make a right up here. I don't like this. I turned down my steering camera rotation thing, because as I turn, you know, yeah, as I turn it gets it's just so it's not as fast. And like how every time I would put it in reverse, it would like move my camera left and right. I disabled that so that it'll stay center, so that I could see the mirror, as opposed to it keep going this way and that way as I turn my head, or whatever it is. Get off your phone, Mandy. Gosh. And then I bought a garage in Reno. Like I said, it'd give us more options when we can't find a job. I could just quick travel somewhere else. Why is my blinker turning off? Quick travel somewhere else and maybe find a better job. But that's only like, it only happens sometimes. And then of course I upgraded it. I took out a loan, but I didn't really need to take out a loan, so I paid back the first loan I took out instead of paying back the other loan I took out. So the first loan that I got, that was $220,000, was now $236,000 because of the interest. And then I was like trash talking Jazzy Cat's mod about the traffic being so terrible. It wasn't his. I was reading up on it. His mod is only for cars. It's not for traffic. So I shouldn't have been so harsh. So my bad on that. So like, yeah, his mod is only for different cars, so that when you're driving around, you see more of a variety of not more of a variety, but you'll see different cars, like the Scions and the Jeep Cherokees and the like Cadillac Escalades, stuff like that. So my bad on that one. These guys are just stuck in traffic. You know what? And the Volvo right there, I think, is newer. Thank you, guys. I appreciate your traffic. The nice traffic. So I don't know what kind of mod to put in to, like, realistic traffic is even worse than regular traffic, so I don't know what to do as far as that. Leaving Reno. And I haven't put as many episodes as I used to put up, only because I've been playing a lot of Rainbow Six. And Rainbow Six, if I'm uploading content and I'm playing Rainbow Six, my connection is really low, and then it takes me longer to get into the game, so I haven't been uploading this game as much as I used to, only because I've been itching to play that game. So I started playing that game and recording it. Now I'm recording it. That game is for my audience out there right now, that game, I cuss a lot in that game. I'm being shot at, so and sometimes I die. When I die, I get angry. So yeah. So for my, I didn't put like mature audiences only, but I'm sure you guys will figure it out. And this game, I've been getting angry because of the traffic situation. Yeah, right over there. You cool? Take my eyes off the road and while I stare at you. See that truck? Did that thing again. I don't know why it does that. Can't figure it out. So then what else did I do? So I put Jazzy Cat 1.6.1 traffic, not traffic. Yeah, traffic. Like the newer car, different car selection. I put that mod in, and then I had to keep the other one in. Because if I take it out, then I have to go all the way back to being a newbie. Like I previously stated in episode 23. What else? Oh, let's check our... Oh, we're already going this way, so it doesn't matter. We're already taking the long way. So, I put in... Where's it at? No, take that off. No, take that off. Don't do that to me right now. Get off. Really? Stop it. Really? Bugging the crap out of me. That's what I get for going to this. Stop it. Go away. You too. Really? Okay, this is getting frustrating. No, stop it. Stop. Really? Go away. Thank you. Anyways, I put in Aradeth's Volvo dealership. Or I don't know if it's a dealership, but they weren't showing up before, and now they're showing up now. So I put in Aradeth's Volvo VNL. I forgot the number, but I put in his thing, and then all of a sudden the Volvo dealership showed up. So I might show that. I might buy a truck and do like a special episode of that, just so you guys can see. But let's get back to driving. Just so you guys can see the trucks that Volvo has. They are pretty big and whatnot, but they're also pretty cool. And maybe I can find some mods to do the real over-the-top Volvo. I don't know. I don't know yet. That was really frustrating. I could not X out those whatever you call them, map changes. 80 miles an hour? I should not be in this lane. And then I was looking to get some new or a different motor, but I couldn't find any. Traffic slowing down, of course. Who hit somebody? Oh, it's 5 o'clock. That's why. And it's 30 miles an hour, and we're about to go through Carson City. I do believe that the time, like 5 o'clock and like 6 in the morning, play a factor as far as the traffic goes. Hey, Copper, Popo, 5-0, Big, Jerk. What's he doing? do they wait? Why do they wait to like right there to get into that turning lane? They can do it back here. Whatever. Go. See the Cadillac? That's newer. I think that's newer. That light was really fast. There we go with the CVPIs all over the place. I don't like those cars, especially when I'm driving around in real life and I see like what looks like a cop coming up behind me, and then you look and then he passes you in the fast lane, and it's just some random skater kid, and you're like, ugh. Then you hit the gas and pass him up, flip him off, do whatever. I don't like those cars. And I don't like when people go buy those cars. I mean, I know it's a thing, and I know people like certain cars, but that shouldn't be a thing. Once those cars retire, they like, see, look at these guys right here. Once those cars like get taken off duty or whatever, off the force, whatever, they should be like crunched. They should be crushed. Doesn't matter what lane I'm in, because it's going to turn into one lane. I'm going to be stuck behind all these people. And this is a quick delivery, but I don't have to sleep because I still don't have that on. I should turn that on pretty soon. See, that's new, that car in front of us. It's a Dodge. I don't know what kind of Dodge it is, but it's a Dodge something. Gotta give my sponsorship money for the Dodge. How about you stay? It doesn't really matter because there's a gas truck up there. There was a job for a gas truck, but it was only going to Las Vegas, and I didn't want to make that short of an episode. And if I got to Las Vegas and there was only like a short job there or a super long job, then the episode would be probably like over an hour or under 30 minutes. So I've been pretty consistent about keeping them between 30 minutes to an hour. I don't really like to go over an hour, only because the upload time, it takes forever. When it's over an hour, I only get to do one at a time, as opposed to them being like 45 minutes. I can do two at a time. Are my lights on? That'd be good. And my truck was so damaged in the episode 23 that it wouldn't shift into 18th gear. It would stay at 17, and it was only 8% damage. 8% damage, so I don't even know why it would cause that. You know, normally it's tires that are my damage. That's most of my damage. I probably have 1% damage already because I went over a curb before I picked up this load at probably like 60 miles an hour. I do some non-legit things when I'm not recording, just so I can get somewhere quickly. Like, I think this job was about to expire, and I only had like 9 minutes to get there, and it was a mile away, but it was pouring rain, and then as soon as I started recording, it stopped. So I do some non-legit things to get there, just so I can get the load. I'm not mad at this traffic. They're not going super slow, and they're not going super fast. But right as I say that, they start to slow down. go. Downshift, buddy. And then I barely realized that I mean, I never really look at the dashboard of the vehicle that I'm driving, but of this Freightliner, but they actually do work. So it shows me at 3/4 of a tank, which I'm almost there on this little GPS thing. That's what I forgot to do. Put the GPS in here. Darn it. I was at a service station too. I just went in there and changed the magazine. Because you gotta be current. I love the sound of the turbo. I can listen to that sound all day long. I'm all trying to make the sound with my mouth. With my mouth. Should not be this close to this guy if he decides to slam on the brakes. Alright, now we're going into 2 lanes. 80 miles an hour. I gotta go over here because I'm slow. Why is he going back? You don't like me following you? My bright light's on? No. Where are we at? Look at it. He was just going back and forth. He don't know where he wants to be. Truck behind me too. Weird. Don't rear end me. Do not do it. Ray's hamburgers. So, yeah. $31. And so it's 65 over here somewhere. Yeah, I don't think there's an easy way to get from Reno into Arizona unless you take, whoa, lag. Unless you take the super long way, which is going down the 15 and then getting on the 10 and then the 10 to the, yeah. We would just add a whole lot more miles. Like we'd probably be at like 1,000, probably like 1,300 miles, but it is a faster way. We would get there faster, only because we wouldn't have to take all these back roads where we're going like 50 miles an hour, sometimes 40, and we get behind a bus and we're going like 30. And we're going straight. I'm gonna see if I can get here on 1 tank of gas. I'm pretty sure I can. But normally I don't like to go into a new city having no gas, because I normally record these right after each other. So when I record them right after each other, I can't just jump into another truck delivery. I gotta go find a gas station, which I think I saw a garage in Nogales. We're just putting ourselves more in debt, but that just makes you want to keep playing more, right? Like I've said before, I'll continue to play this game forever. Not forever, but for a while. Because, like I said, we only have 3 states. When we get more states, it'll be a lot more fun to play. But it's already fun for me. I love playing this game. Except when traffic is being how they were in my last... Oh, can't get over. Walk-ins! And they should do that thing where they do in real life, how they do like go like this. They do that in traffic to let you know that you're clear to merge over. While the guy behind me would do that. And I wish they would implement that into this game, because that's what truckers do. They let you know when you're clear so that you can merge over. This is 65. My brake sensitivity was super high. I don't know why. I don't know what I did. I lowered that down a little bit, but it doesn't seem to do anything with the controller. I still have a controller. I still keep talking about how I'm gonna get my G29. I don't know. Maybe for Christmas. I don't know. I talked about it in my first episode, my tester episode, how I wasn't going to start recording until I get my G29, and how I was going to get it like super fast. But it's, I don't know. I don't like to order things online. That's my problem. Because if something happens and then I gotta return it, then I gotta return it online to the place, and then I gotta put it back in a box, and then I gotta send it through mail courier, whatever you want to call them. And it's just, I don't know. I'd rather just go to a store and get the, you know, get another one right away, as opposed to having to mail it back if something happens. Because I read all the reviews. Wow. My brake sensitivity is really bad. This is heavy too. I read all the reviews, and you know, the G29, you know, it's supposed to be the better version of the G27. But I still think the G27 is the best one. And I read reviews, and they talk about how sometimes, or on some, you know, some of them are good, some of them are bad, just like every other product in life. There's some people that are really harsh on products, and there's some people that are really honest about them. But there's some people that were talking about the pedals and how the pedals they stopped working after like a week, and or the steering wheel stopped working, stuff like that. So since I saw those reviews, and those were from pretty legitimate people, I mean, they were like elite members or whatever you call them. I should go discover that thing, but it's way out of my way. It's a dealership. It's the Volvo dealership. Go! Yeah, he was like an elite member or whatever. So I kind of want to wait. Stop it. Maybe buy it like online and then have it delivered to the store. But I think that's the same as ordering. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But I want to have when I buy it, I want to see it. I want to have it like right then and there. I don't want to get it in a box. Is this as a joke? Gotta make a right up here. Get into this lane. Hey, they should have a bunch of people walking with those big old drinks in their hands. Like real life. Hey, it's a trash truck. Oh, there are some people. But they're not drunk. Get into this lane, I think. Yeah. Make a right. Vista Print Tesla. I thought I'd have more to talk about since I've been kind of MIA for the past couple days. That's only because I met somebody. I met a girl, and I'm gone half the time. That's why. It's not because I'm playing Rainbows. Look at these people. Cause an accident. They have like no stop sign right there. That guy hit me. Better not. Where am I turning? Right here. You think 11:20 at night there'd be a lot more cars, taxis, something. Ubers. See the green light between my... Oh, there's a yellow light. I was going to say in the cord of the CB radio. Breaker, breaker, 1, 2. Breaker, breaker, 1, 2. Go, PT Cruiser that I hate. How many people like those cars? I don't particularly like those cars. I see them driving around all the time though. They're old, but I've been in one once. They're funky. I don't know what kind of idea they had making that car. There's a Dodge. Gotta get my Dodge money. My Dodge sponsorship money. This episode brought to you by Dodge. And Pizza Hut. And then my summer car, I still have that game. I'm thinking about uninstalling it because it's so wonky. Like I've said previously, it's like half controller, half mouse and keyboard, and it's just I think it's a beta, or not a beta, an alpha. I think it's still an alpha is why it's so wonky. But the Long Dark, the survival game, that game was an alpha, or, yeah, was an alpha. I think it's still an alpha. But the creators are just on it. Even when it first came out, it was still a good game. I mean, there'd be some, the survival game I'm talking about, the Long Dark, there would be some glitches where you'd fall through the map and die. And that would suck when you're like surviving for like 50 days or something like that. But they eventually released a new version, patch, I don't know what they call it, but they released a new version and fixed that. I think they call it patch. And then going too fast. And now it's, I don't know if it's released completely, but now it's a pretty awesome game. It's just it takes a long time to, I mean, you gotta record like hour-long episodes. For this, whoa, whoa, whoa. You're just a guy in the snow. You got nothing on you. When you first start out, there's wolves, bears, rabbits, all a bunch of deer or elk or whatever those things are that have the horns, the antlers. I think they're deer, right? Or no, that's a female version. What's the male version of a deer? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Off the top of my head, I don't know. Anyway, you play as a guy whose like plane went down. I think that's the storyline. The plane went down and you survived. And it's like, I don't know if it's post-apocalyptic though, but nothing works as far as power. And you gotta get clothes, way station come up, you gotta get clothes, and you gotta fix your clothes, you gotta eat, you gotta get like, let me put on my flashers. You gotta get food, like you find a lot of canned foods and stuff like that, and I'm not too good at explaining what the game is. But you gotta survive, and there's food everywhere. Sometimes. 68,000, that's not bad. I don't know why it was so tough to get up that hill. The hill. I'm only doing this because it won't let me back on the freeway. I'll turn them off once I get on the freeway. Because you'll see a bunch of cars behind me. Now you can pass me. Oh, I gotta go right up here. Yeah. It could be post-apocalyptic. Not exactly sure on that one. But no power works everywhere you go. So like they'll put like you can find a hunting rifle, and then you gotta find ammunition, and then storm lanterns or flares. You can use flares to ward off coyotes and things, bears. I don't know if you can use it on the bear, but coyotes if they try to attack you. And then there's painkillers and bandages and whatever those things are called, that when you get bitten by, look at that truck up there, just stop. I'm ADD over here. Antiseptic, is that what it's called? And then if you, oh, I thought it was green. So if you get bit by like a coyote, you have to take pain pills and move forward so this guy can do whatever he's doing. No, he couldn't do it. It gives instructions as to what you got to do. Sometimes you got to sleep for 8 hours, so you got to find like a cabin, and there's cabins all over the place. Not all over the place, but there's cabins placed in certain places, and there's a bunch of, places you could stay and sleep, and then you gotta start fires, so you gotta have wood, and there's different types of wood that burn longer and burn shorter, and I'm gonna itch my nose. So you gotta start a fire, and sometimes they give you a flint. Sometimes you start off with a flint, which makes the fire burning better or easier. And then sometimes you have gas on you to refill your storm lantern. You can use that. You can use some gas to start the fire quicker, but then you don't get any skill to start a fire without. Like if you're stuck in the middle of nowhere and you're about to die and you need to warm up because you're what is that called when you get too cold? Hypo something? Hypo something. Can't think of any words right now. That sucks. Hypothermia. That's what it is. Hypothermia sucks in that game. If you get it, you gotta sleep for like, I think it's like almost a day or maybe 12 hours, something like that. Or you gotta keep your core temperature above 32, and it's very difficult because sometimes it's minus 16 outside. But it's a pretty awesome survival game though. It's one of the more realistic ones. Because if you're trying to survive and all there is out there is canned foods, which normally would be out there, and dog food and stuff like that, you'd eat that stuff if you had to survive. I would. I don't know about you, but I would. As long as it gives me calories, I'm good with that. And then nobody's out there. And then you gotta boil water. Is that the moon? No, it's my interior light. Is that the moon? You gotta boil water, which takes time off the fire. And then if you find like a deer or a wolf, you can like scavenge the meat off of it. You can't eat the meat raw. I mean, you can, but you could get an infection or a bacteria. So you got to cook the meat. And the meat only lasts so long; it starts to deteriorate over time. So what I do is I eat the lowest percentage, like 20%, and I risk getting a bacteria. That opposed to eating my really good meat, which is like 100%. Maybe I should record that game instead of talk about it all the time. I don't really talk about it. It's the first time I really talked about The Long Dark, but I had nothing else to talk about. So yeah. What is this? Oh, I thought those were those. Anybody over there? Anybody over there? Negative. 239 miles. That's another 20 minutes, maybe. 15 minutes. I'd say it was 15 minutes, but we're on all these side roads. So it might take longer. Where'd the truck go? I saw a truck coming. Maybe it was over there somewhere. I have no idea where we're at. 65 miles an hour. I think we're in... I don't know. I'm not going to guess. I have no idea where we're at. I know we're in Arizona, but I have no idea where. Just got off the 40, which would be the north interstate. And we're going south. Probably southeast on Camp Verde. We might have to get gas. No, we're not going to get gas. I already said that. No, it's not right here. It's up here. Look at that. Clouds and the the sun. So the sun's coming up over there. So we're going south. If the sun's over there. Makes sense. There was one of my episodes I didn't like. I was like looking this way the entire time. I hated it. I was gonna erase it, but I'm like, eh. I did scrap a couple episodes before this one, but I re-recorded them. I think I was just angry from playing Rainbow Six Siege. I was just like, it was an episode full of hate. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna re-record. Hey Bubbo. I'm just gonna re-record. Yeah, that guy has no idea where he's going. He's like, you okay? You alright? You have no idea what you're doing. I like those cars though. Those, that's a car I wish I would have bought. They look like hearses, but they're fun to drive. My old boss let me drive his because I needed to go. A family member had died, or a family friend had died, and I needed to go travel pretty far, a pretty long distance. So I borrowed my buddy's. He let my boss's car. He let me borrow. He's all, as long as I get to borrow your Jeep. And I was like, you borrow my Jeep? Go ahead. And so he borrowed my Jeep. I borrowed his car. I had it for like a week and a half. It was a fun car to drive. It wasn't like a V8 or anything. It was a V6, but some people don't like those cars. Just like some people, just like I don't like PT Cruisers. I think that car was called the Dodge Magnum, I think. No, Dodge. Maybe it was a Magnum. I can't get over. Dodge. There we go with the Dodges again. I think it was a Magnum. Or the Magnum was a motor. I don't know. But they stopped making those cars. The Dodge. I think it was a Magnum. Not exactly sure on that one. You can make the front of it look like a 300, Chrysler 300. Which I don't particularly like, but that car that just passed, what is that called? A Magnum? I was going to say that one too, but no. 105 miles. We're going straight. CTSV. Look it. They rear-ended each other. No, they didn't. I thought they did because I saw lights blinking. Just put on your hazard lights, you can easily get on the freeway. What is this? Porsche? It is a Porsche Cayenne. I'm too interested in traffic, I'm not paying attention to the map. I could have easily passed up a freeway exit. Brakes. McCafe. Subway. 62 miles. Tucson. Tucson. No, it's Tucson, I think. I've always called it Tucson. Some people call it Tucson. But I think if it was Tucson, it'd be like CK, TUCKSON. I don't know. Don't listen to me. Who am I? Random guy. A beetle! I got nobody to punch. Or hit. Or pinch. Pretty quick on this little side road. .5 minutes. Get over. I gotta get off on the 19. There's my There's my. I gotta get off here. Industrial zone. Yep. Business. Yeah, business. Nobody. Because there's totally called a place called business. Where are we going? Coastal mining? I think this is the one I hate. If this is the one with the... They're like... They look like ways stations, but lifted up way stations. Yeah, it is. Over there, see that little thing? That little way thing? Okay, so if I come in from the left side, it'd probably be easier. Take my hand off the mouse. Put these things on. Okay. As long as we do not get our trailer stuck on this thing, we're fine. No. We'll just pull it. Nope. I hate this. They're the worst thing ever. I'm already like halfway here, so it doesn't really matter. Whoa, buddy. My truck's lifting up. Alright, so if you don't want to watch this, you can fast forward another 5 minutes. Really? Whoa. My wheel's coming off the ground. We're close. We are moving forward, though. That's all I care about. And getting sucked backwards. Come on, we're right there. Thank you. Where are we going? Up there? Oh, wait. I gotta see. I can't see. Where are we going? Where's it at? It says I'm right on top of it. Is it back there? Is it over here? I just want to see where it's at, because I don't know where it's at. I can't see. Is it up here? Is it behind me? I'm confused. I'm just doing this outside view just so I can see where I'm supposed to go. Over here? Looking for the... Nope, not over there. No truck over there. Where in the heck is it at? Okay. Is it over there? Is it over here? Oh, it's right there. Right in front of my face. I couldn't see those things. Oh, well, we just put ourselves in a pickle. It's right next to that other one. Yeah, I'm way off. Get over here. I couldn't see it. I was... go this way. Still can't really see it. Where's it at? Oh. I know we were there, but... I see it now. Right here. Still crooked. Straight back. Oh. No. That's fine with me. Excellent. Thank goodness we didn't get any damage for that. 121,000, 4,642 XP. 3 damage, probably from that whole thing we did. So, turn off my flashers. Outside view, turn off my roof. Yeah. So, I'll continue with another episode shortly. Not short. Why do I say shortly? I'll continue with my next episode. I'll see you guys in episode 25. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, like. See you guys later. Take care. Peace out.